Alright, so since we don't want Benny to get away, we're gonna go check on him real quick, try and kill him, and see what we can do. Now, before we do start this though, I will save real quick. That way we just have an easy way of like saving and like, you know, that way if we have any other like decisions, like we need to do something real quick, or you know what I'm saying, like if I need to do a certain skill check, I have the requirements for almost everything, so yeah. Works out in the end. Hello.
Hi.
I love how they never ask you again. They're like, oh, it's the same guy. Yep, let him in. Let him, even though he cheated, let him in. Alright. So, let's see. The tops, that's Gamora. Tops are on the other side. This is just the stripper place. Yep. And that stripper. Here's the top. Wait, the
It's hard to
tops?
sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door.
Because he's not in Gamora. Oh yeah, this is the tops, right? Oh yeah, because that's the fancy white glove crap. Yeah, I remember now. I haven't played this game in a while, so I have an excuse.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Why do you need my guns?
Security, baby. Can't
Security,
make your bread
baby.
if the bakers are full of lead.
Hey.
You dig it?
Hey.
Don't worry, your safest house is in here. Courtesy of Mr. House.
Sure, here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Where did you take my weapon? What is there? Goodbye.
Have a good time, baby.
Alright, so what do I have? Because he just took all my weapons, right? Yeah, he just took all my weapons. Does she
You're
have
making
any
me carry the
weapons?
heavy stuff, aren't you?
Shoot. I'm kind of screwed on weapons here, though. I mean, I do have my fists, which they're supposed to be alright. Let's see. And this is where Benny's at. Yeah, this is where Benny's at. Because he's only a small piece of the puzzle, so it doesn't even matter.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves like smooth little babies.
I want the platinum chip and I want it now. Give me one good reason not to kill you. You need to work on your marksmanship.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
What'd you have in mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
Two conditions. Lose the bodyguards and we both go to the suite.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes.
His eyes
Follow
are
me.
so messed up, man.
Hello?
Hello. Hello. But no, I'm seriously gonna beat this guy. I mean, I could, no. I should let him live because he actually does have some story to him, so it's worth kind of like a pool stick. A pool stick. I can hit him right now. Hold on.
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living?
Call it luck and leave it at that.
Luck is for losers, baby. Someone pulled strings. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down?
Seems you dropped something in Border City, shows Benny his lighter.
To think I deemed that flint box my lucky charm. Oh, the irony. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow?
I wonder why I shouldn't kill you. I got questions, a bunch of them. You think we can work together? Let's hear your offer. I'm stinking up my what? Talk later. Not my sweet. Oh.
You got questions, I got answers.
First things first, tell me about the platinum chip.
It's the house edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor.
Belongs to me, hand it over.
Baby, ease off the gas. The chip belongs in the hands of someone who can use it, as in me, not you. You'll get a piece of the action, and a sweet one. But the chip sticks with me.
What's your offer?
You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions. How's that sound?
Answer first, then I decide.
How else can I clue you in?
I want to know about the factions gunning for Vegas.
Yeah, it's a tricky world out there. I'll tell it to you straight.
Tell me about how Mr. House.
A good cat to swing with. Or was, until he stopped mewing. It was House's big idea to resurrect the Strip. He recruited the three families as muscle, showed us how to set up casinos, negotiated with the NCR. None of this in person, mind you. Did all of his talking through those Securitrons of his. But lately, the silence is deafening. The robots collect House's share of the take every week, and life goes on. Ain't exactly what I'd call leadership.
What makes the chairman so special?
We're the definition of cool, baby. We know how to swing. Folks come to us to learn how to enjoy themselves. Of the three families, we're the only ones with the heart and savoir-faire to run the Strip on our own.
What do you think of the Omrats? The people?
A tribe of finks. Every single one of them is a degenerate. Mark my words, they're playing an angle. How do I know? They always are.
What do you know about the White Glove Society?
Personally, they give me the heebie-jeebies. There's such a thing as being too polite. If I may this, my pleasure that. Don't get me wrong, that resort of theirs is strictly ring-a-ding. But my guts say, don't go in the basement.
Fill me in about the NCR.
A nation of meddlers, trying to muscle in on our action. Well, we got muscles too. And smarts besides. Only reason the NCR hasn't busted up our scene is they're a little afraid of Mr. House, and a lot afraid of Caesar. If the NCR beats the Legion at Hoover Dam, they'll turn on us and claim the Strip. And we don't have the muscle to beat them. Not yet. Meanwhile, they're all that's keeping Caesar's Legion at bay. Plus, NCR soldiers and citizens are our best customers. It's complicated.
Let's talk about something else.
Something else?
What about the factions? Help me understand this scheme of yours.
Broad strokes, change in management. The Securitrons are where it's at. I need a way to control them, and a way to beef up their hitting power. I get those two ducks in a row, Vegas can defend itself versus all comers. NCR, Caesar's Legion, it won't matter.
What makes you think you can succeed?
Baby, the odds may look long, but that's just because we ain't done rigging them. I won't toss the dice until we are. I've gleaned a lot working with Mr. House. He was a good cat to swing with. I still got a lot to learn, but it's coming together.
And you're willing to commit murder to make this happen?
Baby, do you not understand the level of game here? What I did to you was rotten. But if you think House, the NCR, or Caesar won't kill to put Vegas in their pocket, I really did blow out your brains.
I see your point.
It's a game, and games have winners and losers. I prefer the former. How about you?
Let's talk about
Something else you wanted to know? Like I said, once the chairmen are running...
No deal, time to die. I'll just talk to him later.
Baby, you're the boss. In the meantime, enjoy the highlight.
Yeah, sure. Just took his key. And this is all the drinks, so... Open the door.
Over here! Come on! Come on!
But yeah, so he tries to backstab you, basically. Which is an all-out fail, because I can just take all of their stuff. Right. Take all their stuff. Repair. Repair. Eh. I'd rather have... I don't know. Alright. Oh my god, not this hat. Alright, well, there we go. We basically had killed them. Oh. The wall safe is a 50 pick lock. God darn it. Actually, what is my lockpicking skill? By chance. It is a 41. I need 50, right? Let's see here. Meeting people. Is that like a book or... No, yeah. It's a dumb books. The one thing I don't like about Fallout New Vegas is these books. Because where's picklocking? Picklocking has to be here somewhere, right? It's in Locksmith, isn't it? It's like right up here. It's one of the like first few that you can... Yeah, Locksmith Reader. I might need that at some other point, but hopefully we don't. Because I certainly do need to raise my lockpicking skill. Okay. So let's see here. Open. Take all the bottle caps. Refrigerator. Cabinet. Lots of alcoholic drinks. Tails. Cigarettes. The important thing is that we, you know, got some stuff, you know, to use, so. This is the police. My bed. Bathroom, which is very weird. Suitcase, jet, grab it. Oh, nice, a little pillow. Wardrobe. I'll take the bobby pins. Thank you. I'm glad I got sunglasses after so long. Alright, so let's head out. But before we head out, let's see. Where is it? Because his room is around. I will be taking that, thank you. I'll get rid of the stupid cowboy hat. So yeah, he runs off. But you can look in Benny's suite down the hall, right? Actually, hold on. Go to the presidential suite. Which one is it? Ah, presidential suite. This is mine. Let's see here. Oh no, does it have anything? Doesn't seem like that there's anything at the presidential suite, so. Because I already went there. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna be going to his suite then. So sorry for like not actually doing what we wanted to do originally in the second episode, which was to work for the gun runners for a bit. We'll probably do that in next episode, probably. All right, 13th floor. Yeah, you can't like. And new lockpicking skill. New lockpicking skill. New lockpicking skill. New lockpicking skill. I hate all of these. And there's these guards that are basically gonna kill you. Close the door. Remember correctly. Isn't there something that you can do in here?
You dig this crazy scene or what? You dig this crazy scene or what? Ring a ding, baby.
Ring-a-ding, baby. Alright, hold on. Take out the chairman.
Over here!
Oh my god! There we go. Bottle cap, switchblade, take the suit. Take all of that. My phone's done. John, what is this? Oh yeah, I have to lockpick it. Anyways, open his room. That's life. Because this is how where you get into more of the story. Going through here, isn't it? Suitcase. Door money. Dresser. Wardrobe. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Bathroom. Excuse me. Wardrobe. Sunset Splash. I'll take that 10. Open the door. Yep, and this is where you find Yes Man.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What are you doing here?
Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Yes Man, what kind of name is that?
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
Have you seen Benny?
Sure! He came through here in a big hurry. Didn't even stop to say hello. I think he went down his secret escape elevator out in the hall.
Benny stole a platinum chip. Benny stole a platinum chip from me. Do you know do you know what it's for?
Sure! Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
What's Benny planning on doing with the chip?
Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. Easy peasy!
You're very forthcoming with this information. Can that actually be done?
Sure! If the chip could be used to reset administrator privileges, it'll be super easy.
What if I wanted to take over New Vegas instead of Benny?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
What are the details on the plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
Say Mr. House was going to suffer an accident. How would that happen?
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network.
I've been invited to visit the Lucky 38.
Wow. Do you have any idea how special that is? Red carpet treatment. Seems a little mean to use his invitation against him like that, but I'm sure it's all for the best. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
What do you know about the carrier shot?
I knew he was carrying the platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't. Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
God darn it, Mr. Yes. I'm the carrier that Benny shot.
I know that's not true, because you still have a head.
I'm serious.
That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now.
You set me up, now you die. Benny seems to run off with a platinum chip.
No kidding, he was running fast.
Just completely
He better
avoid
pace
the
himself.
question.
He has to run all the way to Fortification Hill. There's an underground facility there that... It's too bad. The platinum chip is the...
Oh,
Can
wait,
I
hang
just
on.
say
Oh.
it?
No. Once I get the platinum chip, what then?
I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kerpow! The big question is whether to give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it after all. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Hard to say. It's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. This is going to be great. I'm going to help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not.
So I should ask these tribes if they'll support an independent Vegas.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
What tribes should I get to know?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on this strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Of course, ask away.
What do you know about the Boomers?
They must be a really nasty people. I haven't heard a single good thing about them. They fire artillery on anyone who comes near their settlement at Nellis Air Force Base. Talk about rude. If they can be convinced to fire those big cannons at the Legion or NCR, though, well, that'd be neat, wouldn't it?
I'll get back to you about the Boomers.
Take all the time you need. Anything else I can help with?
Tell me about the Great Khans.
The Khans are just... they're a dirty people. They live in tents like animals, and they're very rude. They've been kicked around a lot, but no one's finished them off. Not yet, anyway.
How have the Khans been kicked around?
They were one of the tribes the 3 families pushed out of Vegas. A whole bunch got killed. So they settled at Bitter Springs, but they kept being so obnoxious, the NCR had to kill a whole bunch more of them. So then, they settled at Red Rock Canyon. There's just no getting rid of them.
I need to take some more time with the cons.
You set the pace. Anything else I can help with?
What do you know about the app? Let's talk about something else. Benny reprogram all by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
What is this place? You said something about a bunker at the fort. Goodbye.
Don't stay away too long.
Alright, so barter 1, energy weapons, no. Lockpick 2, medicine 2, metal weapons 2, repair 2, science 2, sneak, speech 2, survival. I think I'll pick. I want to upgrade my lockpicking a lot, though, so. Alright, well, that's about it. We'll probably talk to Yes Man more in a bit. See you guys in the next episode. Gosh darn it, Felicia Day. Why do you do this to me?